guys, welcome to the PC Tips Pro, and in today's video we are going to see about the most trending topic, that is ChatGPT. So in this video we'll be seeing about all you need to know about the ChatGPT. Before getting into the video, if you guys haven't yet subscribed to the PC Tips Pro, please do subscribe. And now let's get into the video. So now over the past few weeks you have probably noticed that everyone are speaking about this ChatGPT, and some people have played around with it and someone have no clue about it, like what it is and all. So, firstly, what is ChatGPT? So, it is an AI based chatbot system which OpenAI launched in November 2022. So, this OpenAI is known for creating Whisper, which is an automatic speech recognition system, and DALL-E 2, an AI image and art generator. So, this ChatGPT uses the company's GPT-3 technology, which stands for generative pre-trained. So, generative pre-trained. So, Transformer 3. So, it is something like an auto-regressive language model. So, which means that which uses this deep learning to produce human-like text. So, it is a language processing AI model. So, and it is most popular right now, and this model uses this generative pre-training, that which means that it is trained in a way that it can predict what token is next. So for this to happen we need to initially give some prompt text to it so that it will continue to produce the text using that initial prompt. And then comes the question that what can a chat gpt do. So this GPT-3 is a 175 billion parameter language model. So it can be difficult to narrow down all of this GPT-3's capabilities. So it is a model that purely focuses on the language. So it has an in-depth understanding of this written and spoken words and all. So we can just think of some use cases of ChatGPT, like you can write short length content such as poems, and you can write lengthy content such as research papers also, explaining topics like in-depth knowledge, and you can brainstorming these topics and ideas for your, let's say you're having some page on Instagram, you can just ask for some ideas. And for the personalized communications, for example for the email responses, and it also acts as a virtual assistant that speaks in a natural and engaging tone. So it can summarize the long content into the shorter form, and the language translations, marketing content. So if you have ever written a blog paper or any dissertation, you know the amount of time and energy that goes into producing something worthwhile. So the power of ChatGPT lies in its speed to produce well written content in seconds. So its ability to take this complicated topics and simplify them and all. So now comes the question, how does this ChatGPT actually work? So this OpenAI used this reinforcement learning from the human feedback. So it is something that it consistently learns things like from every chat like that is happening, like from every data that is getting. So these started with the training an initial model using the supervised fine tuning, that is we will be giving the input and output, and they started with that supervised learning. And then the human AI trainers played both the user and AI assistant and provided these conversations to help build natural and engaging responses. So this learning will be, this reinforcement learning uses a reward signal system that helps the machine learning model to improve this to improve, and by using this data consistently, by taking this feedback, so it can improve itself by day with the increasing amounts of data that it can get. So then comes the question that what are the limitations of this. So what we discussed, like what it can do and what can be the limitations of it. So this chat gpt is very has very limited knowledge of world events that occurred in the past year, and it can misinterpret what you are trying to ask. Like sometimes you cannot it cannot really meet human standards sometimes. So it can give the output incorrect information, and it can become overwhelming for chat gpt if you add too many elements or become too niche in your initial prompt. So that can be the thing that you can think of, and sometimes it cannot completely predict the things because it has only this history, the data of history and all. So sometimes this output can be can misinterpret you, so that can be the limitations of ChatGPT. So, in conclusion, like this, ChatGPT is currently at its full capacity in its beta service phase. You can just go and check it out, play around. You can just try what all it can do. So that would be really fun. So I hope you found this video useful to you, and I'll be back with more of this kind of content to help you with this current technologies and trends. So if you find this video useful to you, let us know your opinion in the comment section. Subscribe to PC Tips Pro, and thank you for watching, guys.